but I've just failed to record some of the most amazing riding I've done. Certainly on this holiday, maybe, but all my bits, years of riding, just through Cumbria, I think, and then North Yorkshire. Stony roads going up and down, and sheep all over the road. So this is the sort of remnants of it.
Okay, let's take a couple of steps backwards. This was the Monday morning. For once, when I crawled out of my tent, I didn't find leaden skies and yet more rain. The sky was actually bright, and there was enough blue sky to feel confident that today would not be wet. I planned this route down to my next site, not really knowing the terrain, but this was an amazing ride, down through Kirby Stephen and then across the North York moors, all in the sunshine. It felt like an escape from Wuthering Heights. I felt those tightened mental sinews relax.
So this is Thirsk, not to be confused with Thirst. Seems a kind of pretty little place, sort of, I suppose. Very pretty. I could imagine spending time here.
By the time I reached the supermarket in Thirsk to stock up on food and drink for dinner, the weather had turned to full-on warm for the first time. But the second morale-raising treat was arriving at Baxby Hideaway campsite. It was everything that the first two weren't. Camping is usually exposing, but here there was privacy, fantastic private spaces. I had a whole clearing and a wood to myself, complete with babbling brook. The facilities were also amazingly clean and newly refurbished, in fact a pleasure to use, unlike the first site, where I sometimes kept my eyes closed while using it. I hung my huge jacket and helmet on a tree, feeling confident about the weather. I had a log to sit on by a fire pit, with flat stones just waiting to prop up my stove. What would have made it perfect would have been having my bike parked right next to the tent.
Tuesday morning, on my way to, I suppose, spend another day riding, this time around the North York moors.
Today I put together a ride made up partly of the Bikers Britain route up to the coast north of Whitby, and for sure I rode through some beautiful lanes and stopped at Byland Abbey in Rydale. It was founded in 1135 and dissolved in 1538. The first part of the ride was beautiful and enjoyable. The weather though started to cloud over. I headed toward a small seaside town, Saltburn by the sea, but the place was packed and every single parking place was full. So I rode back up the hill to the main road, envying the people sitting by the sea, eating ice cream. Two other towns were also full of staycationers, The best option was to set the controls for an inland ride back to Baxby Manor.